How are you feeling being back after being gone for a year?
It feels great. Sort of trying to ease my way into things, get comfortable before I kind of just start doing what I used to do, but I'm still trying to rebound as much as possible, be a defensive stopper, and contribute as much as I can to offense. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so congratulations. I know I'm kind of late on being a mom.
Thank you.
So how are your daughters doing? Talk about what motherhood is like right now.
They're doing great. Motherhood it has its ups and downs. It's tough. Like, for instance, we have a commute, and babies aren't really traveling that much, so they've never been on a flight. So they're in Texas with my mom and my sisters, and I'm missing them. I FaceTime them every couple of hours. So it's a tough situation, but they're doing great. My mom and my sisters are being so helpful. They travel with me to Texas to help me with the babies, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them, that's for sure.
So far, in the couple of games that you've been back, you're averaging 14 points and like 8 rebounds so far. Just came out kind of just busting down the door, ready to go. So talk about not only how did you physically prepare to come back, mentally prepare, because a lot happened while you've been gone,
Right. So. I definitely went through a lot in 2015. I think 2016 was either going to be, a comeback year for me, or I was going to reach my breaking point finally. I never really hit the point where I broke down, but, I've been through a lot, and if it wasn't for my close friends, my family, I wouldn't have been able to go through it. And my teammates, pushing me through, talking to me, calling me, texting me after I had the baby. So, it's just tough, and mentally you got to keep your mind in it. At the end of the day, I'm a basketball player, and I'm a professional basketball player, so I always act like a professional basketball player, and I have little minis, watching me now. So make sure, doing the right thing on and off the floor, and make sure you're taking care of business at your job. This is our job.
So one thing that everyone's focused on with the NBA is exposure and branding. And there's been a huge amount of positive exposure. Unfortunately, you had a taste of some not so positive exposure.
Right.
So what did you learn from that experience, just as far as handling yourself, as far as the media? Because I'm pretty sure, it was a new situation for you.
Right. It was definitely a new situation for me. I never really dealt with, first of all, a divorce. I personally don't really believe in divorce, but if it calls for it, then that's what you got to do. Also, domestic violence. I'm not really a fan of fighting. I'm a really aggressive player, but I've never had to fight anybody. So it's really a weird situation, and at the end of the day, you got to know that, like I said, you are professional, and make sure that you always act like a professional, even if the case is like that. Remove yourself from the situation, and so that's what you got to do sometimes. And lesson learned, for sure, in a lot of the situations, and it's great because I'm able to share, my experience with other people. People send me messages on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and they're, just talking to me about their experience and what they should do, and what I think that they should do to help or go find help. And it's a big situation, and surprisingly, I never really had to deal with it. But going to get help and speaking to people, I can now share what I've learned with other people that are going through the same thing.
And you handled it very well, I must say.
Thank you. It was tough. It was definitely tough, I'll tell you.
You handled it very, very gracefully.
It was tough.
I'm really, really happy that you kind of came back out. Last question is 20th season, WNBA, new city, same old team. You guys still play aggressively out there.
Right.
So just talk about playing in the monumental season like that.
It's a big deal. The WNBA has been around, and it's been fighting to stay around, and I think it's great. Bringing a lot more exposure in the media, being on different, channels now, and having more access to the media. It's a big deal. Players like Skylar Diggins and Odyssey Sims, who are also bringing more media exposure through social media. I think it's a big deal. A lot of people are learning more about the WNBA, and I think it's great. People didn't really know. They didn't even know that we only had a certain amount of teams or where our teams were located, but now, they're making sure that they hit one game at least. They want to see a WNBA game, so I think that's such a big deal. Back when I was younger, I didn't know too much about the WNBA, but now I have little kids running up to me that are way younger than me when I even started playing basketball, so it's a big deal. I hope that it keeps on going. I want to bring as much exposure as possible. I'm sure everybody definitely wants to.
You will, for sure. Thank you so much for your time, and welcome back.
Thank you.